Which animal has a natural, built-in, snorkel because its nostrils are located near the top of its head? Correct answer is, hippopotamus. Which country has a village where the streets are made almost entirely of water and boats are commonly used for transportation? Correct answer is, Thailand. Which animal can deliberately spray hot, irritating chemicals at an attacker? Correct answer is, bombardier beetle. What was the first food eaten on the moon? Correct answer is, bacon. Which animal can recognize individual human faces and remember them for years? Correct answer is, crow. Which country has a river that appears to boil because of extremely hot geothermal water? Correct answer is, Peru. Which animal can use a stick or leaf as a tool to obtain food? Correct answer is, chimpanzee. Which ancient object is sometimes described as an early form of a computer because it could model astronomical movements? Correct answer is, Antikythera mechanism. Which animal has a specialized stomach chamber where microbes help break down tough plant material? Correct answer is, cow. Break time equals 2. 1s// which place is famous for a door in a mountain that is actually a naturally formed rock arch? Correct answer is, Oman. Which bird can remember hundreds of different food hiding places? Correct answer is, Clark's nutcracker. Which natural phenomenon can make the ocean appear to glow blue when disturbed at night? Correct answer is, bioluminescence. Which animal can survive a fall from a great height partly because its body is extremely light and flexible? Correct answer is, mouse. Which ancient civilization used a sophisticated system of roads connecting settlements across the Andes? Correct answer is, Inca. Which plant has seeds that can remain dormant for decades before germinating when conditions become suitable? Correct answer is, lotus. Which animal can produce a sound underwater that creates a tiny bubble capable of generating intense heat and light? Correct answer is, pistol shrimp. Which country is famous for a natural phenomenon called firefall, where sunlight can make a waterfall appear to glow orange? Correct answer is, United States. Which animal can temporarily slow its heartbeat to an extremely low rate while diving? Correct answer is, elephant seal. Which ancient civilization developed an early form of writing using symbols pressed into clay? Correct answer is, Sumerians. Which creature can survive extreme dehydration by entering a dried-out state and later becoming active again? Correct answer is, tardigrade. Which country has a desert where some sand dunes can produce a loud booming sound when the sand moves? Correct answer is China. Which animal has teeth that are considered among the strongest biological structures relative to their size? Correct answer is limpet. Which phenomenon causes a bright column of light to appear above or below the sun in very cold conditions? Correct answer is sun pillar. Which animal can use its tail as an extra limb when climbing through trees? Correct answer is spider monkey. Which ancient city was built on islands and canals and became one of the world's most important centers of trade? Correct answer is Venice. Which animal can remember the location of hundreds of hidden food stores and return to them months later? Correct answer is Clark's nutcracker. Which country has a lake where the water can become so salty that people can float almost effortlessly? Correct answer is Jordan. Which creature can survive extreme dehydration by entering a dormant state and later become active when water returns? Correct answer is tardigrade. Which ancient structure was built so precisely that its four sides are aligned remarkably closely with the cardinal directions? Correct answer is Great Pyramid of Giza. Which animal can produce a defensive cloud that temporarily blocks a predator's vision? Correct answer is squid. Which fruit contains a natural enzyme that can break down proteins? Correct answer is pineapple. Which animal can sleep while one half of its brain remains active? Correct answer is dolphin. Which country is famous for the door to hell, a gas crater that has burned for decades? Correct answer is Turkmenistan. Which animal can change the direction of its eyes independently? Correct answer is chameleon. Which phenomenon can cause a perfectly circular rainbow to appear when viewed from high enough above the ground? Correct answer is circular rainbow. Which animal can detect ultraviolet patterns on flowers that are invisible to humans? Correct answer is bee. Which ancient device used gears to predict eclipses and other astronomical events? Correct answer is Antikythera mechanism. Which animal can change its skin color and pattern extremely rapidly to communicate or camouflage itself? Correct answer is cuttlefish. Which natural phenomenon can make the sky appear to contain multiple suns? Correct answer is sun dogs. Which animal can survive in water with almost no oxygen by greatly reducing its metabolism? Correct answer is African lungfish. Which ancient civilization created enormous stone heads that can weigh several tons? Correct answer is, Olmec. Which animal can use its own body to create a temporary bridge for other members of its group? Correct answer is, army ant. Which natural substance can preserve an insect so well that even tiny details of its body may remain visible millions of years later? Correct answer is, amber. Which animal has a specialized pouch in its mouth for temporarily storing food? Correct answer is, hamster. Which country is home to a rainbow village, famous for houses painted in vivid colors? Correct answer is, Indonesia. Which animal can detect vibrations through sensory organs located along its body? Correct answer is, spider. Which phenomenon occurs when enormous blocks of ice break away from a glacier and fall into the ocean? Correct answer is, calving. Which animal can use its powerful claws to create bubbles that temporarily reach extremely high temperatures? Correct answer is, mantis shrimp. Which ancient civilization built a huge city with advanced drainage systems more than 4,000 years ago? Correct answer is, Indus Valley Civilization. Which natural phenomenon can cause certain rocks to glow under ultraviolet light? Correct answer is, fluorescence.